Introduction to NestJS Framework. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to look into NestJS, which is a framework designed to create scalable server-side applications using Node.js and TypeScript. So NestJS, among server-side applications, stands out due to its modular architecture. So you'll find that it's extensible and adaptable for various applications. So whether you are building small services or large enterprise level systems, you'll find that NestJS provides the tools necessary for backend development. So we're going to look at how NestJS development process works and why it's a preferred choice for modern web development. Prerequisites. So before you start with NestJS, you want to make sure that you have everything needed. First, you will need to have Node.js installed on your computer. You want to ideally have the latest stable version of Node.js. And you also want to have TypeScript support. Although NestJS supports plain JavaScript, TypeScript is the choice because it enhances development with strong typing, and NestJS library takes advantage of some of the advanced language features of TypeScript. And then lastly, you want to be familiar with command line and npm, which is Node Package Manager. Node Package Manager is usually installed when Node.js is installed. So these tools are essential for our development in NestJS. Setting up a new project. So setting up a new NestJS project is straightforward as long as you install the Nest CLI. So the easiest way to install Nest CLI is to install the CLI globally using npm with the command npm install NestJS CLI, but you want to give global flag. And once installed, you can create a new project by running nest new and then provide project name. And then you can enable strict type checking with the strict flag if you want to. So with these commands, you will be able to set up a new directory with all necessary node modules and a set of initial files. In core project files, so in your project directory, you will find several core files. Let's briefly go through them. We will definitely dive into these more in a subsequent lecture. But for now, we'll just get an overview. So app.controller.ts, this is where you define routes and handle any incoming request. You'll see that there's app.controller.spec.ts. Here, are the unit tests for our controller to make sure that the code is reliable. And we have app.module.ts. This is the heart of our application because it connects all modules. And we have app.service.ts. It's a file for encapsulating business logic. And main.ts is the entry point, our app where we bootstrap and launch it using Nest core function, Nest factory. So the main.ts file, as you can see here, includes an asynchronous function to start our Nest application, which you can see here. We have this async bootstrap function, and this will call create from Nest factory, and it was called provide app module as a parameter, and it will listen to the port number of the app. Running the application. So in order to get your NestJS application up and running, you need to execute npm run start from your command line. What this starts the server, and you can access your application by navigating to localhost 3000 on your browser, which is the default port. But you may, if you change the port number, this can change. And if you're in a development mode, then npm run start :dev would be particularly useful as it watches for any file changes and automatically recompiles the app. It's great for testing changes on the fly. Just to help you understand, this is part of package.json file. Under script section, we can see that when we run npm run start, it's going to run nest start. And when we run npm start :dev, this is going to run npm start with watch flag. That's why it's gonna hot reload. And platform independence. One really cool thing about NestJS is being platform agnostic. What does it mean in the context of NestJS? This means that NestJS can operate over different HTTP server frameworks without locking you into a specific technology. As a default, Nest uses Express, which you may already be familiar with if you have worked with building web application in Node.js. It's a minimalist web framework. But if you would like to have maybe better performance, then you could instead opt for Fastify, which is known for its high performance because they focus on speed and low overhead. So this flexibility to choose your platform based on your needs is a powerful aspect of NestJS. Linting and formatting. So in order to maintain code quality and consistency, NestJS projects come configured with ESLint and prettier. So ESLint helps in identifying and reporting on patterns found in JavaScript, TypeScript code. So thus it makes it easier to maintain your code style, and prettier automatically formats your code to make sure that it adheres to a consistent style. So you can run command like npm run lint or npm run format to help automating this process. And this can especially be beneficial if you are working with other developers in collaborative environments to reduce any coding style conflicts. And as you can see, if you run npm run lint, it's going to invoke ESLint on all TypeScript files in source apps libs and test under source apps libs test folder. And if you run npm run format, it's going to invoke prettier, and it's going to look at TypeScript files in source and test folder. Conclusion, so to wrap up, we've looked at the basics of setting up a NestJS application. We looked at core components and also explored how to run our application. NestJS, although at first glance it looks a little complex, but its architecture promotes clean, maintainable code, making it a great choice for modern backend web application if you want to write backend in TypeScript. So I definitely encourage you to look into it further or watch subsequent lectures so that you can have a better idea on NestJS and use it on your own project. So that's everything for this lecture. Thank you everyone for listening.